I'm fortunate enough to have some really strong passions in life. One of them is an interest in the mountains and mountaineering and rock climbing. I have also a really passionate belief in the importance of the not-for-profit sector and the impact that the sector can have in the development of a civic society. 2into3 are leaders in developing an understanding of how not-for-profit organisations scale their level of impact.
Neil's been there, he's done that, and he also has a very good knowledge of the theoretical side, but as well as that has the practical experience as well. And it's that combination that's very, very powerful indeed and can help organisations through their phases.
We can show that not-for-profit organisations hit predictable ceilings in their level of impact, and by involving your organisation with 2into3 you can be better aware of what those problems are likely to be, better positioned in order to be able to move through those periods of crisis and challenge without it being detrimental to the brand or the professional reputation, and move more quickly to the next stage of impacting on your constituency.
I thought the presentation this morning was great. It gives a wonderful framework for the stages of evolution of a not-for-profit.
I thought it was timely, and I thought it touched the nerve for the whole sector.
Well, in order for a not-for-profit organisation to fulfil its mission, an organisation needs to have high-quality management. High-quality management is in short supply globally, and so not-for-profit organisations need to be able to compete to attract the very best talent. Part of what attracts that talent is the organisation's understanding of where it is and where it wants to be in the future. So our paper provides a model to identify exactly where they're at in organisational development terms and the types of challenges that they're likely to face going forward. So our motivation for putting this paper together has been to help organisations and boards and chief executives to be able to map precisely where they are in terms of organisational development, to be able to see ahead the types of challenges that they're likely to face, and to be able to manage through those processes to get the best talent into their organisations. People who join not-for-profit boards are giving their time and expertise free of charge on a voluntary basis. It's important that not-for-profits make the most of that, and yet it can be very difficult for people who are coming from the commercial sector to understand the differences and nuances. 2into3 helps boards and board members understand those differences to be able to get a clearer perspective on where their organisation is, the challenges that it's likely to face, and supports boards in being able to meet those challenges.
There was a lot of knowledge and expertise in the room and experience.
So there's great benefits to be had in sitting down and talking to the leadership recruitment practice of 2into3. We're dedicated to working in the not-for-profit sector. We've got a better understanding of what is happening within the sector and the forces of change which are affecting it.
The sector is very, very diverse and evolving, and different organisations need help at different stages of their development.
We've got a better understanding of the people who've got an interest in coming to work within the sector and providing their professional expertise to the sector, and we understand the challenges of organisational change and development in the sector, which gives us insight into the type of person that is required at any particular point in recruiting for a not-for-profit organisation.
I thought Neil's paper was excellent, and I mean, it is, as one of the panel members said, it's a great starter for a conversation about how we develop the capacity of the non-profit sector and the management capacity particularly.
It was a very good presentation, and it always you find if there's food for thought, things to reflect on when you go away. I think that's a good sign of a good presentation.
He knows where the right matches can be made.
2into3's purpose is to build the capacity of the not-for-profit sector. We help organisations at periods of crisis and change be able to bring the components of leadership, of finance and of strategy together. We have unique expertise in all of those areas, and we're able to help organisations, whether they're small organisations that are moving through to professional leadership, or advanced organisations that are looking to move from bureaucracy through to innovation. We're able to pull together our internal team that is able to address the specific components dependent on the client's scale and requirement.
The importance of guides in mountain climbing is a perfect analogy to the critical importance of having good guides for the development of organisations and the milestones and the pitfalls along the way.
Come and talk to us and you will benefit from, at the very least, an expert conversation.
I thought Neil's talk provides a very useful tool for organisations that are trying to move on.
I think the whole sector needs to hear what he has to say